Two teams pick the same Claude model. Same week, same task, same budget. Team A ships a useful internal agent in 3 weeks. Team B burns 2 months and ends up with a shiny demo that collapses the moment real work begins. In practice, Team A gets 10 times more usable work from the same model. Team A built retrieval, tools, memory, and evaluation around it. Team B mostly built a prompt and a chat box. That is the whole point of this video. The model decides what to do. The system decides what actually happens. If you want to reason about an AI stack like an engineer, use a simple frame. Model is the reasoning engine. Control is the authority architecture, what the agent can do when it needs approval and when it stops. Truth is everything that grounds it in reality: context, memory, retrieval, tools, and external state. Model plugs into control, which grounds on truth. This is not just my framing. Across Anthropic, OpenAI, Google, and Microsoft Docs, the recurring unit is the model plus the system around it. Most AI discourse collapses all three into model choice. The model still matters. It is the reasoning engine doing inference, planning, and tool selection. A stronger model can recover better and reason better. Claude, GPT-4o, and Gemini are examples of engines you can plug into a larger machine, not the machine itself. If the model has weak tools, no memory, and noisy context, it will still fail expensively. The engine matters. The vehicle matters more. Control is where system design becomes real. What can the agent actually do? Can it search, execute code, open a pull request, query a database, or ask a human for approval? Control also decides whether the system is one loop or many, one agent or several, fixed workflow or dynamic orchestration. This is why lab and framework docs keep converging on the same primitives: tools, handoffs, guardrails, approvals, and stop conditions. A smart model with weak control is root access granted by vibes. Truth is the grounding layer. It is not just shoving documents into a vector database. It is what context the model sees now, what memory survives across runs, and what tool outputs override stale assumptions. If you retrieve the wrong docs or flood the context window with noise, the model will reason confidently over garbage. Good systems design truth intentionally: retrieval strategy, memory patterns, document freshness. The agent can only reason over the reality you provide. So what is the system, concretely? It includes context window management. What gets in, what gets compressed? It includes tool selection, which tools exist and how safe they are to call. It includes memory patterns, execution loops, instruction design, and evaluation criteria that decide what success means and when a run should retry, stop, or escalate. That is the AI stack, not the model dropdown. This is why so many teams stall after picking what looks like the right model. They add a prompt, ship a chat box, and assume capability will emerge. What actually emerges is drift. One run retrieves the same docs 3 times. A planner hands off to a researcher, which hands off to a coder. A failed tool call triggers a retry chain, and the user has to restate the ticket. 3 duplicate retrievals and 2 handoffs can turn one task into 10 model calls. AI costs do not spike. They drift through coordination. So stop starting with which model should we use. Start with a harder and better question. What system are we building? What decisions belong to the model? What actions require authority? What truth does the agent need at each step? What evaluation closes the loop? Once that system exists, model choice becomes a tunable component. Important, yes. Sacred, no. Replaceable, often. The model is the least interesting part of your AI stack. Build the system.